Carter with Global Positive News Network, and I have the privilege to introduce to you Tamara, who is President and CEO of Reality Changers, and we have with her Rosario, Perzez, and Jossief. These two young people are the students of Reality Changers, and what Reality Changers does, it transforms lives by providing youth from disadvantaged backgrounds with the academic support, financial assistance, and leadership training to become college graduates. So thank you so much for being here, Tamara.
Thank you.
So why was this nonprofit started?
So our founder, Christiana, was working with some amazing young people that were in middle school and high school, and was really realizing that students needed an opportunity to be safe, have something to do after school, and to be successful in their school area. So working with these young students, to pull them out of their the neighborhoods and take them to a church, is actually where we started, was in a church, and working with them with tutoring and beginning to have the conversations about going to college, but understanding that they had to be successful not only in middle school, high school, to even be competitive for college. And so that is where we started, and here we are now 18 years later.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love the vision. That's so great.
Yeah, I'm so amazed with him.
Oh wow. So what, in the big picture, what do you wish to accomplish?
So because we've had such a tremendous track record so far, as I'm new, I just started in August, my hope is to continue to make sure this organization is a powerhouse within our community, that we continue to work with amazing young people like that you see here with me today, to make sure that they are leaders in the classroom and that they transition to leaders on college campuses and ultimately in the workforce. So that's really what my goal is, and we're really serving and impacting the local community that we're in right now.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. So in the last 6 months, what have you made, what kind of a large impact have you made in your community?
Absolutely. So we really have worked really hard to work with our young people. So this May, we had over 400 seniors graduate from our program, which means they're going off to do amazing things after they've completed our program. And that is something that I'm really, really proud of. And also, as of June, we just accepted about 45 new 8th to 12th graders to join our program, and another 400 seniors to join our program. So we're going to graduate from our program another 400 this upcoming season, and continue to work with the 8th graders through 12th grade.
That is fantastic. Now, are you were located mostly here in this area of San Diego, kind of like East San Diego? Yeah. And do you see yourself spreading out and maybe doing this in other cities or towns?
So as the new president and CEO, that is actually one of my all-time big goals, is to one day take this such amazing program and roll it out, because I think that there are other communities that would benefit from an opportunity like this. We have to make sure that we are strong and sound right here in San Diego before we do that, but one day we're going to do it.
That's fabulous. So this is kind of like the mothership of Reality Changers. I love it. That's fantastic. Wow. So what new things do you have coming in the future?
So one of our big initiatives we have coming up is our Mayo and Burnham Awards, which is really to focus on organizations that are doing great work in the community. So the theme really is community before self. So we're going to be focusing on honoring people that have really gone above and beyond to do work in our community, and that is in November. And I think will be our 3rd year running the event, and my first time with the organization and the event. So that is our biggest thing that's coming up right now. And as you see, some of our students are here because they're going to go on a celebration and go to Coronado Island today.
Lovely.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so beautiful. Have you been to Coronado before? Yeah, it's nice. Have you been there? Yeah. Good.
And I haven't, so to be even,
well,
it's going to be a great time.
You would have said, okay, good. That's so fun. I love it. That is so great. So Tamara, what positive news do you want to share with our Global Positive News Network audience today?
So I think the best way to tell you about the positives that we're doing here at Reality Changers is to hear it from our students themselves. I could talk about it until I'm blue in the face, but I think you won't feel it in your heart until you hear from our students. And that's why I have them join us today.
Fantastic. I'm so glad that you did. That's fantastic. So good. Jossief, I'm going to start with you. So can you tell our audience kind of your experience with Reality Changers and how long you've been here?
Sure. I began Reality Changers about 2 years ago, and I'm going to my 3rd year right now. I'm a rising junior at Hoover High School, and I joined this program as a way to help guide me to college and learn a lot through not only high expectations but rigorous lessons.
That's fantastic. So what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm still trying to figure it out. I think I kind of have with Global Positive, but Yeah, any ideas what you wanna?
As of now, I'm looking towards civil engineering and software engineering.
Fantastic, wow. And do you wanna live in San Diego or do you wanna live somewhere else in the world?
I'm open to travel and moving places. However, San Diego will always be a place in my heart, and I would always love to live here in my retirement at least.
That's great, good for you. You're thinking ahead. I like that. That's great, that's awesome. And Rosario, how about your experience here? How long have you been here?
I've been here 5 years.
Okay, 5 years, wow. And do you just like love it? I mean, it seems like such a positive,
Yeah, Reality Changers
Program.
has been a part of me since 7th grade. Not only that, but I'm 3rd gen of Reality Changers
Okay.
because my two older sisters were in the program before me.
awesome.
So
That's
yeah, they've
good.
been a part of my life for a long time.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what do you wanna be when you grow up?
So for right now, I'm thinking of criminology and law, working with anti-human trafficking since San Diego is a big target here.
Yes, you're right, yes, that's amazing, wow. And what college do you kinda wanna go to?
As for now, I don't know, but as much as I love San Diego, I want to travel. So
Good.
study abroad or just trying a new area.
That is fantastic, very exciting, oh my gosh. Well, I know you guys have a trip to Coronado today, so we're gonna wrap this up, and I wanna say thank you so much to all of you for being here and for doing what you're doing, and thank you for changing the world in a positive way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, take care,
Our
and
pleasure.
have a good trip today at Coronado.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you, Rosario. Thank you, Jossief. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's good.
Okay.
Guys,
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Guan. I'm the Advancement Coordinator here at Reality Changers. So I support our fundraising efforts, communications, and special events. Been here since January of this year.
Okay.
For about, for the last 10 years, we were on the 3rd floor of this building in a tiny 1,500 square foot dedicated office space. And for 10 years, what we did is we shared that floor with another nonprofit, and we're an evening program. So when that nonprofit was done for the day at 5, we would transform the whole floor for our program. And then when our program ended at 9:05, we would transform it back for work the next day.
That is fabulous.
It's-
I love what you have here. This is the relaxation
Yes,
room.
yes. And so when we finally moved up
this is
here,
the relaxation room, and I see you have some balls
Yeah,
here
yeah.
and some like comfortable couches. What a good idea! And actually a mirror here, so people can probably do like yoga and
Yes.
stretch and stuff.
and this is
That
brand
is
new
so
for
cool.
us. It's an exciting
I love that.
opportunity now that we have the space.
Yeah.
We went from 1,500 square feet to nearly 15,000.
I love it.
And so for the first time, we were able to dedicate a space for our staff to just like take a nap when they need to. We have some new mothers, so it's just a space for them to have a little bit of
Wow.
quiet time, privacy.
Awesome.
Because the work we do is so demanding of
Yes.
staff, this is a way for us to take care of our staff,
That is
for
great.
taking care of
I
who in
love
turn
it.
take care of our students.
Of course,
So that's our relaxation room, or we like to call it the lax room.
the lax room.
And you can
I
even
love
say
it.
if you're occupied or
Oh
vacant.
my God,
so-
that is adorable. Very
so
cool.
people give you some privacy. And typically our program starts at 6 o'clock. We'll have students coming in as early as 5. We usually provide some sort of activity for them if they come early. For many of our students, Reality Changers is a safe space to come and be themselves. So a lot of times we'll have students come right after school because they love hanging out here and seeing their friends. And our students come from schools all over San Diego County. So they get to see their friends that they wouldn't see every day at school already. So it's just really high energy around 5 to 6
That is
at
fabulous.
the office.
Perfect. Yeah, this is a great space. It's a big space.
Yes, we went from 1,500 square feet to 15,000.
Wow.
So you can imagine how pleased and how excited we are to be able to have a space to call our own and to be able to leave the setup here. So this is our college town space.
Oh
So
my
we have,
gosh, it looks like you have these like ribbons or
yes,
whatever.
we had
You just-
a celebration recently, so we should
Fun.
actually take those down. But we We have 3 programs that bring our mission to life. And
Fabulous.
so our students in the 8th through 11th grade start in our College Town program, and this is where they meet. And so when we were downstairs in our teeny tiny space, this is the space that we would set up and take down every night. And now it's nice for our program team to just be able to leave it here, and for our students to have this as a space of their own. We program from 6 to 9. It's the first hour and a half is here in this space where students learn. The first segment is what we call hot words. They learn college knowledge, SAT words. They practice public speaking and speech writing. So each week is a different theme on rotation. Then all students head over to our kitchen area for dinner. Dinner is prepared and provided by the families of our students. It's the only requirement that we ask of families for their child to participate in the program. And then they all return to the space for a half-hour lesson, which is typically a 30-minute activity or workshop around leadership development, or inspirational speaker comes to share their story with our students. And then for the last hour and a half, it's really focused on homework and academic support. It's okay, Ria, you can go. Yeah.
Okay.
And so these rooms here around, this is what we call our couch room, creatively named after the couches. But these rooms around the couch rooms, these are our study rooms. And you can see that all the study rooms are named a different word.
Oh my gosh, that's
And
right.
so-
Look at that. So this is resilience. I love
Yeah,
that.
so we've got resilience, excellence, ambition, tenacity. The idea here is that when our students are in this couch room space together, eventually we tell our students, when you're here in the program, we're all together, but eventually you'll leave us for college and life, and our hope is that when you leave us, you'll head towards excellence and ambition and tenacity. And so it's kind of a symbolic of coming together for the first half of program and then heading to their study rooms. We have an incredible community of volunteer tutors who provide that one-on-one academic support for our students. Some of our students start the program with a 2.0 GPA or below, so that one-on-one time is really critical to get their grades up, make sure that they are on track to graduate high school and are competitive for college.
That's fantastic. Oh, I love it.
So summer camp is how we start off every school year. Since we were founded in 2001, we've held camp at Forest Home in the San Bernardino mountains, and it's just a chance for our students to get out of San Diego, get away from the stress of that they may face in their everyday lives here, and just focus on setting the intentions for the upcoming school year. And it's also focused on relationship building between staff and students and volunteers and alumni, to just remind students that they have a strong support system here.
That is so cool. So what was this activity right here?
Oh,
It
so
looks
this
like
was
everybody's all full of mud and they're outside, they're having a good time.
Yes.
I just love that picture.
It's so this is our mud bowl activity at the campsite. They have literally a giant puddle of mud, and so we've done certain like tug of war competitions between teams, just different activities within the mud bowl.
The mud bowl. I love
yes.
it. The mud bowl.
Yes. Normally when folks come, I use this hallway to tell our story. So just letting you know that that's there.
Oh my gosh. So these are the graduates.
Yes, so we have students that go to universities all over the country. So you can see reflected in this picture here that our students end up going to a number of different colleges and universities.
That's fantastic. Wow, that's so
That's at our
great.
annual scholarship celebration. We have it every year in May, just to celebrate our seniors and where they're going next, and to celebrate any summer internships that our younger students have. So we ask alumni to submit words of advice or favorite quotes, so that when our current students are here, they can see these photos and words on the walls and know that there are other students who have been in their shoes and have made it, and they too can be successful. Because
That is
others have done it before
fantastic.
them.
Yep, that is so wonderful. So how many alumni are there?
We have 2,400 students who have gone through the program.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
And you are so changing lives in such a
Thank
positive
you.
way. I love it.
We do our part. A family feel, kind of like how you would have dinner at home. You ask about their day and what they've got going on. So this is a chance for students to catch up.
That's perfect. And everybody's here together.
Everyone's here together, so they'll line up here, get their food, and then take a seat.
That is fantastic.
This is Christian. He's
Hey, Christian.
college
Hey,
apps
how's it
instructors.
going?
and
Awesome.
Thanks
Good,
for being here.
good.
I'm honored to make it onto
Global,
documentation.
yeah, Global Positive News Network. We're happy to have you. Thank you
Awesome.
so much for being here.
Of course, of course.
This
I'm
is
thankful
so
to be here.
fun. What a
Hopefully
great thing.
You're loving the space as much as we do.
It's awesome. It's beautiful.
Because again, we have the space, the wall space now, we wanted to capture our history.
Yeah, look at that. What a great history wall. Wow, that is so cool. And so these are graduates and just like milestones that have happened?
Yeah, so you can see here we started in 2001 with just 4 students.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a small church, 4 students, $300, and now we've grown to serve nearly 1,000 students each year. And so this is our founder, Christiana.
Mm-hmm.
So he started this when he was in his early 20s, and
my
18 years
goodness.
later he finally decided to step down and let new leadership come in. And so that's where Tamara, joined us in August, and
Okay.
we're very
Mhm.
excited to
That
have
is
her.
fantastic.
So these are
Perfect.
just some old photos of us in the church.
Mhm.
Applying for scholarships, to prepare for that transition. So it's
Okay.
more curriculum based here.
Mhm.
We want to make sure that our students not only get into college, but that they can afford it and pay for it,
Mhm.
and also successfully persist and graduate from college. So this is where we call our lab. These are some of our College Apps Academy
All right,
instructors.
perfect. Hey.
So this is what this is Christy from the Global Positive News Network.
Nice.
So
Hey,
this is
guys.
a lab where our
This is
seniors.
awesome. I love the view too.
meet.
It's really nice. And look at all these neat flags and things like that. That is so cool. That's awesome. So inspiring.
Past
Wow.
legacies.
Past legacies, yeah. And then this is our alumni network and college instructors office, and our seniors meet here every week.
Excellent. Excellent.
It faces University Avenue, and this is
Ah.
our, again, something we've never had before, an event space, a workshop space that we're able to share with our students, our families, and our community. So our monthly family meetings happen here. Whenever we have celebrations, that happens here. Sometimes we'll host community meetings here. The school district has been very generous with us, so
Very
we want to share the
nice.
space whenever possible.
And this is called University Hall?
Yes, we call it University Hall.
Perfect.
So whenever we need to use it, we kind of just communicate with each other to reserve it. And so this is where our board meetings are held, and other important meetings will be held here that if we can't fit it in some of our other meetings.
Oh, you can fit like 40 people around
Yeah,
this table. That's
exactly.
a lot. That's so cool.
Yeah.